Thousands of fans took part of the Coca-Cola family track walk here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. The quarter-mile cookout, part of a season-long program designed to encourage active family fun. And there were several drivers, pole sitter Ryan Newman, Joey Logano, Michael Waltrip, that took part in the festivities, and everybody had a good time with a Coke and a smile. And these, of course, the Coca-Cola cans, the new brand that you can enjoy through the summer and while you're watching the race.
Down on the beach if you want to. Huh?
We got 600 miles, plenty of time to drink those up. And as this sport looks into the future, last Sunday everybody hit the brakes and looked into the rearview mirror, and what they saw brought smiles, tears, a few tall tales, a special moment, a day that was poignant and had purpose. It was the first ever NASCAR Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Gentlemen, ladies, start your memories.
A big day for the city of Charlotte, North Carolina, a monumental day for the sport of NASCAR.
The first class of this NASCAR Hall of Fame needed to be the Mount Rushmore of NASCAR. I think those 5 guys are absolutely Mount Rushmore.
This is a huge honor today for me, Brian, and our entire France family.
If you want to make Junior Johnson happy, just do something first before anybody else does. Junior was not a follower. Junior was a leader.
I was racing for the first time against the Cup competitors and my father, and I got up underneath him and I slid across his nose up out to the wall, and that was the day I met the Intimidator.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And Charlotte racing, as you're going to look, that's where the Hall of Fame, there was some debate prior to where should they put NASCAR's Hall of Fame. Well, it's right where it belongs. Darrell, Jeff, you were there for the ceremonies. Founders, family, folk heroes, a real connection.
Yeah, when you think about impacts on our sport, you think about Daytona racetrack, Talladega racetrack, maybe even Charlotte here. But that Hall of Fame is the best thing that's ever happened to our sport. We now can put everything, our history, all under one roof for people to look at, share, and learn about.
And the thing is, Chris, I grew up here in Charlotte, and I'm very proud of the fact that the Hall of Fame is here. I had an opportunity to sit there and watch my former boss, Dale Earnhardt, a friend of mine, and in fact, my childhood hero, Richard Petty, going to that hall. I mean, he didn't get any better than that.
Hey, you're thinking of your sweetheart, Darrell Waltrip.
Yeah,
he's going to be in next year's
Hall of Famer right
next year's Hall of Fame.
My Hall of Famer sweetheart.
Cool crew chief.
But race fans, if you're in the area, make it a point to visit the NASCAR Hall of Fame. The Coca-Cola 600, not just NASCAR's longest race. It takes us from day to night, and today from temperatures that start in the high 80s and finish in the mid 70s. And all season, Rick Dickert has been our Fox Sports Storm Scout Weather Central reporter, and Charlotte Motor Speedway, Rick, known as one of the weather-sensitive tracks. What do you think?
I sense warmth, humidity, and maybe even a shower or thunderstorm because moisture from the Gulf of Mexico continues to surge north into the Carolinas. Most of the action still to the south and west of the Speedway, but as the evening progresses, we could see a stray shower or thunderstorm affect the Charlotte area. It's a very humid evening out there. At green flag time, we're expecting a heat index of 88 degrees. Temperatures will gradually cool off. And again, the second half of the race, the best chance of seeing some action. I'll watch the radar throughout the race.
You get the bad.
Thanks, Rick, for your help all season long. We appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you during the post-baseball season, and then even before that, the All-Star game in July from Anaheim, California on Fox. And when it comes to an All-Star cast, one of the most treasured TV shows in the 80s.
That's
I know
right.
you guys are fans. The A-Team, Mr. T. Well, now it's a movie, The A-Team, coming out June 11th. For more on the action-adventure film, let's check in with our B-Team, and I mean that in a good way. B is for Burns, Steve Burns.
Well, it's Memorial Day weekend, so we're enjoying racing, cooking out. How about a blockbuster movie? The A-Team's set to open soon with Bradley Cooper, Jessica Biel, and Charlotte Copley. Tell us about your experience here at the racetrack.
Well, it's been nonstop since we got here. Jesse and I had a chance to go to. It's getting so close. It's great. It's like, wait, what? We got to see Home Depot car and Budweiser car, the two drivers, and that was fantastic. But Charlotte and Rampage got to do a little simulated driving.
Yeah, we jumped in the simulator and raced some guys and won. I'm happy to say, between alternated. We kind of, we bumped the opponents off if we had to. We resorted to extreme measures. It's been so exciting.
Jessica, how's the hospitality been here in the NASCAR garage?
So welcoming, so fantastic. Everyone has been so kind to us, and I have the most ridiculous questions because I'm not very well versed in this sport yet. So everyone's been so kind. And
she wanted to know why they don't sometimes drive the other way, like why they don't stop in the middle and then everyone start driving the other way around the track, which I actually thought was a good question.
Kind of a fair question, but everybody thinks it's ridiculous.
Well, I'm supposed to be a professional. I ask ridiculous questions as well. One thing about the A-Team, there is no plan B. It opens June 11th.
All right, thanks, Steve and gang. Among the drivers, you'll hear from Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, if you stay with us. Even points leader Kevin Harvick, he's interested in what they have to say. We hope you stay tuned.
Mighty comfortable lead that 18 car has at this point.
That's Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch wins.
I am so proud of you.
In the Sprint Cup point standings, Kyle Busch second, his best position all year. 6 of the top 12 drivers, though, have not won a race in more than a year. Ryan Newman just outside the top 12. That's his best position this season, so he's 30 points out of making the chase. At the moment, two-time champ Tony Stewart right behind Newman, junior 16th. Well, if NASCAR had a Comeback Driver of the Year award, Kevin Harvick would be the heavy favorite to win it so far. Last year at this time, he was 23rd in points. Now he's #1 on the leaderboard. Earlier this month, he re-signed, or this week, I should say, he re-signed with Richard Childress Racing with his future assured. Kevin, once again, happy Harvick.
Here comes our points leader, Kevin Harvick, in that 29 car.
Harvick's an instigator. That 29 car is stout.
Mr. Where did he come from? Kevin Harvick.
Kevin joining us from down on the track in his 29 Chevrolet, ready to roll 600 miles. Thanks, Kevin, for being with us. And real quick, I know the focus on the race tonight, but other people making moves. What was the key for you staying put with Richard Childress Racing?
It's just the performance. You know, with all the management changes and the cars running so good, it'd be hard to leave a situation or do anything different with everything going like it is. So just proud that I've been able to get everything worked out, and Richard and I and everybody are on the same page, working towards the same goals, and we all want the same things, and that's to race for a championship. So hopefully we can continue to do that.
Hey, Harv, it's a DW. Now look, you got to pick one, okay? Would you rather win a whole bunch of races, or would you rather win a championship?
Championship. I mean, it's all about the championship at the end of the year. So whatever we got to do to do that, you know, that takes, you got to win some races, but you also have to be consistent along the way. And I feel like that's definitely our strongest point is being consistent and making something out of days when they're not so good. As Mike Joy has I like to hear him say, where did they come from on days that we're not having a good day. So other than that, we just got to keep doing what we're doing.
Well, Kevin, this is Hammond. You mentioned that, and your team has been battling. I mean, they have come back for some days, like you said, you weren't having a good day, but in the end, you wind up having a good finish. You come here to Charlotte, not really one of your stronger racetracks, but 600 miles to get everything kind of turned around and be around at the end. What's it going to take today to make it work?
Yeah, this is a tricky one with the day being so warm. The cars starting off in the daytime are probably not going to be the cars you see. You're not going to see a lot of those cars around at the end. So you got to be able to make your car adjustable. You got to start out the race one way and try to anticipate how the night's going to go as we get into night. So other than that, you just have to do the best you can at the beginning to stay on the lead lap and just keep yourself in contention for the end of the race.
So is Harvick happy?
Well, I've been really happy with my car, really over the last couple weeks, and we had a good nationwide race yesterday. So before you guys kick me off, I got to say thank you to everybody at Fox. You guys do a great job, all but Myers. I don't know what he does still. So I guess we'll see you guys next year. And the good thing about not having Myers around on the weekend is it'll be better for the ozone, not near as much hairspray.
Now wait a minute.
He dumped him.
Kevin, good luck, all right? Kevin's only led 2 laps in 18 races at this track.
Kill the mic.
Can I just point that out? And I wish him luck. Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks, Harv.
All right, good luck, man.
He
kids because he cares. You guys, look how much they're enjoying this. The ozone, he picked up the hairspray and everything. We appreciate that. He's a good sport. This is our 10th season of NASCAR on Fox. And we've had our share of controversy, revenge, feuds, and things like photo finish, airborne, throwing a block, hit and run are things we associate with other sports, but they were all part of the great finishes and the dramatic driving we've seen this year.
This is our 10th season on Fox. I think this is going to be our best yet.
Jamie McMurray is in front to try to win the 500.
Look at Junior. Come on, Junior.
Checkered flag in the air. The 52nd Daytona 500 to Jamie McMurray.
Little Jamie, baby. Have at it, boys.
The gloves are off.
DW, got a copy?
10-4. Get it, keep digging. Who's driving that? Because they can't hold a straight wheel.